introduce about the community and its language. Mao is a Naga tribe found in northeast India under Manipur state, which also falls under the Tibeto-Burman language. They are also known as Imami. And as per 2011 census, the total population of Mao is 1,63,380, and Mao language is known as Maola or Imela. And Berlin 2003, he has classified Maola under Angami Puchuri group as Mao. Maola is also closely related to the neighboring Naga language of the Angami, Chakasan, and Paula. Like any other Naga language, Maola, it does not have a script, therefore they use Roman alphabets, and for numerals they use Arabic numerals. The dialect among the different villages are mutually intelligible, however there are some slight differences in their pronunciation and spelling. So this is the map of India, and here is the map of the Manipur district, and the Mao people are they inhabit under the Senapati district. So this preliminary paper is to provide the typological feature of Maola, and the data for this paper presentation is collated through elicitation from the consultants, and the dialect is focused from the Punanami village dialect, which is also considered as one of the standard variety in Mao. Okay, these are some of the linguistic works done in Maola. And here, Pearson and Trumbull, 1996, they define typology as the study and interpretation of types of a language. Okay, so here in the consonants sounds altogether, Maola has 28 consonant sounds, and we have 9 plosive sounds, out of which 3 are aspirated, that is the p, t, and k, and we have 4 nasal sounds, that is the m, n, nya, and nga, and also we have 7 fricatives, that is f, v, s, z, sh, j, and h. And also 4 affricates, that is the t, z, ch, j, and we have 1 lateral sound, that is the l, and 4 approximant, that is the w, r, and ya. And this is the vowel charts of Maola, and altogether Maola have 7 vowel sounds, out of which 2 are front vowels, and we have 3 central vowels, and 2 are back vowels. And here the front vowel and the central vowels are the unrounded one, and the 2 back vowels are the rounded vowels. Okay, so tones. When it comes to tones, tones are one of an important feature in Maola, and in Maola have 4 tones, that is we have high tone, mid-high, mid, and low. We can see here from the example, in example A, though the words are same and the spelling are same, but with the integration of the tone, it gives different lexical meaning. For example, as in high tone, like when we say with a high tone, ovo means work, ovo means crab, ovo means pig, and ovo means knees. So suppose if you want to say work, but if you say with the mid tone ovo, it can create a confusion in the minds of the people. So we can see the importance of the tone, that well, in any conversation it is important to use the tone correctly. Maola is also an agglutinative language, and although infix is absent, but the prefixes and the suffixes are present, and prefixes are most of the prefixes are pronominals, and the tense, aspect, mood, case, the plural marker, the genitives are all suffixes. As we can see in example C, here, he, aj, topurkoi. Here, aj, which is Here it is the first person singular and je is the genitives which are suffixed to the bon which are suffixed to the free morpheme that is the garden. Word order. Like almost all the Tibeto-Burman language, Maola also exhibit an SOV pattern, that is where the verb occur in the final position of a sentence. For example, in example E here, fono okay nahi so kore. Here fono is the subject, okay is the object, and so kore, which is the verb. We can see the verb occurring in the final position. Here, the indirect object, it precedes the direct objects in Maola. As we can see in example A here, in the English, the little girl shared her food with the old man. Here, the indirect object, which is the old man, omui it precedes the direct object. Here, keto, which is the direct object of the sentence. So also Mao is a post-positional language unlike English, as we can see here in example A. Analo nano korli atu lore. Here the preposition the li marker is the preposition marker in Maola, and it followed the noun, that is the verb. Therefore, the language is post-positional. Also, the genitives, it always precedes the governing noun, as we can see in example A and B. Here, je. In both the example, here je is the genitive marker which precedes the governing noun. In example A, kasha, which is money, which is the governing noun, preceded by the genitive. Okay, so when it comes to adverbial, also the adverbial it precedes the verb in Maola. Here in example A and B, the adverbial is kotokola in example A, and in example B, manana, meaning softly, which is adverb followed by the verb here ta, and also in here sowo. Also, the time adverbial precedes the place adverbial. As we can see in example A and B here, I konokro Nepal li prale. Here, konokro is the time adverbial, which is followed by the place adverbial, as we can see here, the place, which is the Nepal. So, in Maola, the adjectives and the numerals, it always follow the noun. As an example A, which is an example where we can see here onna is the dress, which is the noun, and then onnaj, which is the adjective, where the adjective follow the noun. And also here ositro is the puppy, that is the noun, and kahi is the two, which is the numeral, where the numeral follow the noun. However, in demonstrative, the demonstrative, it can either precede or follow the noun, as we can see in example here C and D. Okay. In Maola also it has split determiner, as we can see in example here A and B. In example A, here the determiner one, that is the lo, and nahi is the determiner two in the sentence. I know that man. Here we can use two types of determiner, and the determiner can either precede and follow the noun. And in Maola, the numeral system, it follows the type of 10 plus 2. So when we say 15, like we say je pomo. Here je meaning 10 and pomo meaning 5. And in quantifier also follow the head noun. Here the quantifier that is tofu, meaning everybody, where it follow the head noun that is omui. Okay. In comparison also, Maola it follow the standard marker adjective. Here two examples are given, and here kaniko photo zno kaniko photo zno onga jipue. Here zno is the comparison marker followed by the adjective. The conditional clause it precedes the conclusions even in Mala. Here in the sentence, near ni opa hi uzkuzupi moreli. Till really, this is the conditional clause followed by the conclusion opa hi tirule, meaning the conclusion part is the flower will die. Mala has post-verbal negatives where the negatives are marked occurred post-verbally. Here the negative markers show mo and hoi. They serve as negative particles in Maola. Okay. When it comes to reduplication, Maola can exhibit both partial and full reduplication. In partial reduplication, we have katiti. When we tell someone to cut into small pieces, we can say katiti. So also in full reduplication, when something is very white, we say kra kra. And also in expressive, or when we want to express something that is very sweet, we express it as mo mo. And also even the reduplication form as here ni kota kotzpa. Here kota is the question marker, and it the question that is which it is also reduplicated. Okay. When it comes to relative clause, Maola has relative clause, but relative pronouns is absent. However, the determiner here we can see the determiner that is he. It also serve as a purpose for the relative as a relative pronoun. Okay. In tense, Maola has only future tense, and the future marker is marked by the future marker le, as we can see here in example A. And for present tense and past tense, it is indicated by the adverbial of time or by expect marker, as we can see in example B and C. Sorry. Okay, expect marker. Maola has simple expect, progressive expect, and perfective expect. And here the simple expect is marked by the
Payia,
yes sir.
you have only 5 minutes time, so try to
Okay
conclude.
sir, I'm almost about to complete. Yes,
Okay.
here the simple expect, that is the A. A is used as a simple expect marker, and for progressive we have we, and for the perfective expect we have re. Okay, so this is the conclusion, and these are the references that I have referred for this presentation. Okay, and thank you.
Thank you very much, Payia, for your
Okay.
presentation.